couldn't imagine having better neighbors than the Goeways.
Not at all. They moved out here about a month before we did, so going on 16 years. I actually call them Mom and Dad. Anytime something in our life happens, or they're always there for us, you know. I would go over and say, hey, this is happening, and her and Dennis would pray for us. Anytime something happened, you know, or they would just come in or going to church and say, hey, you guys want to go this week? You know, and they were very persistent.
Oh, I've invited them and told them about the fireworks and the Christmas. Just never clicked in their minds.
I just wasn't ready to start going back to church, and I would always give them just, you know, no, not this week, or maybe next week, you know. And then once we found out our daughter was a heroin addict,
We got custody of our 2 grandchildren, and it's been a really upheaval, wouldn't you say?
so much. We knew we had to have somebody other than the Goeways to lean on, and we just decided that we were going to go.
So we decided to give it a try, and when you know it, the very first time we went was Royal Kids Camp, after the very first Royal Kids Camp.
Yeah, that was the very first time with the foster kids and everybody crying and giving their testimonies. It was an awesome service.
And of course, their grandkids are fostered right now, so it really impacted them.
I cried through the whole thing because we could relate with everything them kids were going through.
I mean, it just felt like we were where we were supposed to be.
Right. We felt home. We felt like that was the church for us. I kind of drew to her because she was like going through a divorce, and she was just struggling in life. And I told her, hey, why don't you guys come to church with us? And so after the second time I invited her, she decided to come, and she felt at home as well. That's what Cornerstone does to you. I know putting God in our life really helped us with our situation. So I knew if she put God in her life, it would help her go through what she's going through. If you know you have a neighbor that's struggling, and don't give up. Like Connie didn't give up on us. You know, they didn't give up on us. They just kept, any chance they got, they were going to church or just came from church, or we were struggling in our life, you know, with something that happened. Stay on it. Stay on them. Say, hey, come to church with me this week, or come to church with me next week. Don't give up on them.
Yeah.